Hello student, this video for the topic arithmetic progression for class 10. So what is arithmetic progression? So before this I am saying about sequence, then what is real sequence, then progression, and after then I am coming at arithmetic progression. So sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural number. Sequence. So student, sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural number. Sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural number, and it can be represented as an or simply the curly bracket an. This is the sequence. So here you get output. So domain is set of natural number. So if n is 1, so n is 1, it comes from domain. Then you get output a1 is a. You get output a1, and for n is 2, it comes from domain. So you get output a2. N is 3, you get output a3, and so on. So if these outputs are real numbers, then this sequence an is called a real sequence. So sequence becomes real sequence when you get output from set of real number. So now so this sequence an becomes a1, a2, a3, and so on. So this sequence becomes real sequence when you get output from the set of real number, or we say that if range of this sequence comes from set of real number, or we say that if range of this sequence is subset of set of real number. So if range of sequence is subset of range simply that is outputs, set of outputs, a collection of outputs. So range of sequence is subset of real number, then sequence becomes a real sequence. Sequence becomes real sequence. So progression comes from real sequence. Progression comes from real sequence. It means terms of progression are a real number. So in our syllabus only a real number we have to learn about. So progression, what is progression? Yes. Progression when sequence follow a pattern. If sequence follow a pattern, then sequence becomes a progression. If sequence follow pattern, then it is called progression. For example, it is called progression. For example, suppose this is 1 1 1 1 2 2 3 3 3 and so on. So this is the sequence. Here it is not have any pattern. So this is the sequence. If these terms follow a pattern, that what comes after them, what comes before, and what comes after them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this sequence follow a pattern, because if we add 1 from first term, you will get 2. If add 1 in second term, you will get next term. If add 1 in third term, you will get 4. So this sequence follow a pattern. So this is not only a sequence, this is also a progression. For example, this is progression. For example, like 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and so on. This sequence also follow a pattern. So this sequence is called progression. So a special type of progression is called arithmetic progression. So what is the special type of progression? Now I am coming at arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. So if in the progression, difference of terms and its previous term, any term and its previous term are fixed, or remain same, then that progression is called arithmetic progression. So if in progression term, difference of term and its previous term are same. Difference of term and its previous term. Like I am saying that term third. So third term and its previous term second term. So difference of third term and second terms, and beyond to that terms, like I am coming at term 6. So sixth term and its previous term, that is fifth term. So difference of third term, second term, the difference of sixth term, fifth term, difference of fourth term, third term are always same. Then progression is called arithmetic progression. So that is a2 minus a1, that is difference of second and first term, difference of third and its previous term, difference of, and so on, difference of fourth and its previous, that is third term, and so on, nth term and its previous, that is n minus 1th term. So if these are all equal, then a1, a2, and so on, an minus 1, an, called arithmetic progression. So this is the basic definition of arithmetic progression. So these are all same. So these all are same. So a2 minus a1, a3 minus a2. So this is a fixed number, and an minus 1 is fixed number, which is also a2 minus a1, a3 minus a2, a4 minus a3, a5 minus a4, and so on. So this is constant, fixed, and this constant is say as d, that is common difference. So this is the common difference of sequence. So if take first term, a1 is a, then a2, you know, a2 minus a1 is d, so a2 is a1 plus d, but a1 is a, so a2 is a plus d, a2 is a1 plus d, and a1 is a, so this is a plus d. So a2 is a plus d. Next, A3 minus A2 is D, so A3 is A2 plus D, and A2 is A plus D, so A plus D plus D is A plus 2D. And in the same manner, A4 is A plus 3D, and so on. This is the second term. If first term is A, so second term is A plus D when D is the common difference, and A3 is A plus 2D, A4 is A plus 3D, and so on. Nth term An is A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the nth term of the sequence of the arithmetic progression when A is the first term and D is the common difference. This is the first formula of arithmetic progression. First formula of arithmetic progression, An is A plus n minus 1 into D. Some other write it as An, Tn, or we say Tn, and also it can be write as L. So An or Tn or L, that is nth term of AP, and which is A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is first term, D is common difference, n is nth position. So this is nth term of AP, nth term of AP. If suppose any progression is given, so how you can prove this progression is arithmetic progression? So some steps, some algorithm. Algorithm to obtain whether a given sequence is an AP. So first, if An is nth term, if An is nth term, then first number, obtain An minus 1. An is nth term in the form of n, so obtain An minus 1, that is previous term of this term. So put n as n minus 1, you will get n minus 1 term. So An minus 1. Then in the second step, obtain An minus 1. Obtain An minus 1. If An minus 1 is free from n, that is independent to n. So if An minus 1 is independent to n, then in this case sequence An is an AP. Then definitely you will say that sequence An is an AP. For example, like some examples, check AP or not. This is the question. First problem, if nth term of AP An is 4n plus 2, and second problem, if nth term of AP is 2n square plus 1. So check this sequence is an AP or not, and in second also this sequence is an AP or not. So in the same manner, An, solution of first, An is 4n plus 2. So An minus 1. In the second step, obtain, in the first step, obtain An minus 1. This is given. An minus 1, that is 4 times of n minus 1 plus 2. So this is 4n minus 4 plus 2. So this is 4n minus 2. And in the next step, obtain an minus 1, if this difference becomes independent to n, that is free from n. So an minus 1 is 4n plus 2 and minus 4n minus 2. So this is 4n plus 2 minus 4n plus 2. So 4 and 4n cancel and this is 4. So it is free from n. 4 is a numerical value. Free from n. So this sequence an is an AP. So independent to n. Hence an is an AP. So an is an AP. Will know, you know that an minus 1 is called common difference, and here an minus 1, that is 4. So 4 is common difference of this arithmetic progression. So now A1, so then terms of arithmetic progression becomes A1 is 4 into 1 plus 2, that is 6, and A2 is 4 into 2 plus 2, 4 to the 8 to 10. A3 is 4 into 3 plus 2, 4 to the 12 to 14. A4 is 4 into 4 plus 2, this is 18, and so on. So terms of arithmetic progression are 6, 10, 14, 18, and so on. So this is the arithmetic progression. Here second term minus first term, 10 minus 6 is 4. Third term minus second term, 14 minus 10, this is also 4. 18 minus 14 is 4. So this progression is an arithmetic progression, or we say that this sequence is an arithmetic progression. Where first term is 6, common difference, that is an minus 1 is 4. So now for the second problem, here an is 2n square plus 1. So an minus 1 is 2 times of n minus 1 square plus 1. So solve it. An minus 1 is 2 times of n square plus 1 minus 2n plus 1. So this is 2n square plus 2 minus 4n plus 1. So an minus 1 term and difference of term and its previous term, an minus 1. So an is 2n square plus 1 and minus an minus 1, that is 2n square plus 2 plus 1 3 and minus 4n. So 2n square cancelled and 4n plus 1 minus 3. So this is 4n minus 2. So here 4n minus 2, this is not independent to n. So this sequence an is not an AP. If an minus 1 independent to n, then sequence an is an AP. This is a necessary condition. So here an minus 1, this is not free from n. So this an progression, this an sequence is not an AP. So not independent to n. So an that is 2n square plus 1 is not an AP. This is not an AP. Next, a simple problem. Here question is, obtain nth term of progression 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. So our first formula, nth term of AP, An is A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is the first term, D is the common difference. So nth term here for solution, first term that is 3, this is A. Common difference is difference of term and its previous term, that is 5 minus 3 or 7 minus 5 or 9 minus 7 or 11 minus 9. So this is 2. This is D. So nth term formula is An is A plus n minus 1 into D. A is the first term, 3 plus n minus 1 into D. D is common difference is 2. So 3 plus 2n minus 2. So this is 2n plus 1. This is nth term of this progression, this sequence. So this is the solution of this problem. Now I am coming at next question. Next question. If D is common difference of AP is A1, A2, A3 and so on, and its nth term is An, it is well known. So then prove that 1 by root A1 plus root A2 plus 1 by root A2 plus root A3 plus and so on plus 1 by root An plus root An minus 1. This is n minus 1 upon root A1 plus root An. This is the question. So if D is common difference of this AP, then prove that this is the result. So solution, D is the common difference. So here if A1, A2, A3 and so on, this form an arithmetic progression. So I can't say that root A1, root A2, root A3 and so on are also AP. So here for solution, take left hand side, 1 by root A1 plus root A2 plus 1 by root A2 plus root A3 plus and so on plus 1 by root An plus root An minus 1. Take conjugate of denominator of each term. So conjugate of root A1 plus root A2 also write written as root A2 plus root A1 and 1 upon root A3 plus root A2 plus and so on plus 1 upon under root An plus root An minus 1. So take the reciprocal of denominator of each term. So reciprocal of root A2 plus root A1 is root A2 minus root A1 and multiplied by numerator as well as denominator. So root A2 minus root A1 divided by root A2 plus root A1 into root A2 minus root A1 plus root A3 minus root A2. Conjugate of root A3 plus root A2 is root A3 minus root A2 divided by root A3 minus root A2 into root A3 plus root A2 plus and so on plus conjugate of root An plus root An minus 1 is root An minus root An minus 1 divided by root an minus root an minus 1 multiplied by root an plus root an plus 1. So all terms are balanced. Root a2 minus root a1 multiplied by numerator and also multiplied by denominator, and for all terms. So root a2 minus root a1 and root a2 plus root a1 into root a2 minus root a1, this is a plus b, a minus b, so a square minus b square, and it becomes root a2 into root a2 whole square, that is a2, and minus root a1 into root a1 whole square, that is a1. So root a2 minus root a1 by a2 minus a1 plus root a3 minus root a2 upon a3 minus a2 plus and so on, plus root an minus root an minus 1 divided by an minus 1. So since a1, a2, a3 and so on, this forms an AP, so a2 minus a1, a3 minus a2 and so on, an minus 1. This is difference between terms and its previous term. Difference between terms and its previous term. So this is the basic property, that difference between term and its previous term are same. So this a2 minus a1, a3 minus a2 and so on, this is same, and this same constant is called common difference. So this is d, this is d and so on, this is d. So you will take 1 upon d common. So 1 upon d take 1 upon d common outside. So 1 upon d root a2 minus root a1 plus root a3 minus root a2, and next term plus root a4 minus root a3 plus and so on, plus root an minus root an minus 1. So 1 upon d here, root a2 cancelled, root a3 cancelled, and same manner root a4 and next term minus root a4 cancelled, and also root an minus 1, and previous to this term was root an minus 1 minus root an minus 2. So root an minus 1 plus cancelled by minus root an minus 1. So this is root an, only one term left, root an positive, and the second term minus root a1. So root an minus root a1 and multiplied by conjugate of root an minus root a1, numerator as well as denominator. So multiplied by root an plus 1, conjugate of root an minus root a1 is root an plus root a1, and this is root an plus root a1 multiplied numerator and denominator. So root an minus root a1 multiplied by root an plus root a1, that is a minus b into a plus b. So 1 upon d, a square minus b square, that is an minus a1 upon root an plus root a1. An that is nth term, and nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is the first term and a is the first term here. First term is a1, so an is a1 plus n minus 1 into d, and minus a1 divided by root an plus root a1 and 1 by d. So a1 cancelled. So n minus 1 into d upon d. 1 into d upon root an plus root a1. So dt cancelled. So this is n minus 1 upon root an plus root a1. Right hand side of the problem. So n minus 1 upon root an plus root a1. This is right hand side. So this solution of this problem. Here right hand side was n minus 1 upon root an plus root a1. So next problem, I am coming at next problem, and next problem is question is